it's the International Kickboxing Championship Series. Star athletes from around the world competing in one of the most dangerous and explosive forms of the martial arts, kickboxing. The Battle of the Champions from the Orange County Civic Center in Orlando, Florida. Tonight, the World Light Heavyweight Championship. Branko Cikatic, 30-0, against Don Wilson, 57 victories, 4 losses, and 2 draws. Hello, I'm Steve Brad. Welcome to our telecast. We're delighted you're with us tonight. And tonight is the Super Bowl of kickboxing. This is for the disputed title, and they're going to settle it. Cikatic, never been beat, never gone longer than 3 rounds. And Don Wilson from the United States, going against his Yugoslavian opponent, wants to keep his title and wants to keep the pride for America. Our expert analyst is one of the all-time greats in the martial arts. He's a man who's appeared in many martial arts movies, including those with Chuck Norris. I'm talking about Bob Wall. Bob, it's interesting that they're calling this the Super Bowl of kickboxing, but it's very appropriate.
Well, I think absolutely, and you've got a classic matchup here. You've got an undefeated fighter in Cikatic, and he's a 30-0. He's had a tremendous amateur career. He's going against the reputed to be the all-time greatest kickboxer in Don Wilson. Don Wilson's had tremendous, over 60 fights. I think we're in for an outstanding show. It's going to be a real interesting fight.
Cikatic says, I'm going to put him away early. That's my style, but if I have to go 12, I will. And there comes Branko Cikatic. And this guy is tough. He's never been on the canvas. 29 of his 30 victories have been knockouts. He's never gone beyond 3 rounds. How do you get that tough? Listen to how he trains. He takes an iron bar and pounds a truck tire. While he does sit-ups, he has someone punch him in the stomach. He really does torture himself to get ready. Also coming into the ring is his trainer, an outstanding kickboxer in his own right, Tom Haranick. It's a potent combination. And the fans are going to see some European-style kickboxing against Don Wilson. The tale of the tape. Branko Cikatic, 32, Wilson, 33 years old. Cikatic is taller at 6'3", Wilson 6 feet, both an even 175 pounds. And there he is, the champion, Don Wilson, making his way to the ring. Don Wilson. And don't let the great physique of Cikatic fool you. Wilson's actually probably got more powerful legs.
Well, you know something? We're going to find that out tonight. Cikatic's camp claims that nobody's more powerful than him. But Don Wilson has beat a lot of terrific fighters. Wilson's been in there with the best. He's not going to be awed by the power of Cikatic. Cikatic has never been over 3 rounds, so this is going to be his problem. He's got to win the fight early.
And now a look at the scoring rules. You must strike with the padded part of the hand or foot. The 3 knockdown rule has been waived. The 10-point must scoring system to the winner of each round. 8 minimum kicks per round. International rules apply, which means there is leg kicking above the knee. And now let's get the official announcement from Alan Tour.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Battle of Champions presents the World Light Heavyweight Kickboxing title. Your referee, the man in charge from Arlington, Texas, Roy Curbin. And now, fight fans, introducing your contestants. Fighting out of the blue corner, he has a professional record of 30 wins without a defeat and 29 wins by knockout. all the way from Split, Yugoslavia. How about a warm Orlando welcome for Branko Cikatic. And his worthy opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This young man has a professional record of 57 wins, just 4 defeats, and 2 draws. Formerly from Beverly Hills, California, and now residing in Cocoa Beach, Florida, presenting Don the Dragon Wilson. Wilson.
And we'll be back for the start of the light heavyweight kickboxing world championship after this.
Into the land of heartburn comes the first liquid antacid without that liquid antacid taste. A really good tasting liquid that puts out heartburn's fire. New Tums Liquid. It works. It really tastes good.
Listen, I can fix a breakfast that tastes every bit as good as a Burger King breakfast, like the mouth-watering croissant or the tasty bagel sandwich. We both use fresh eggs, savory ham, bacon, or sausage, and melted cheese. And we both use hot, flaky croissants or hearty bagels. Hey, I can fix a breakfast that's just as delicious as Burger King. But not this fast.
We do it like you do it. When we do it like we do it at Burger King.
Into the land of heartburn comes the first liquid antacid without that liquid antacid taste. A really good tasting liquid that puts out heartburn's fire. New Tums Liquid. It works. It really tastes good.
Wilson on the left, Cikatic on the right. And we begin the first round. Wilson very, very crafty. Cikatic very, very powerful. Cikatic claims over and over, he says, I expect to go 12 rounds. Don't worry about me trying to knock him out in the first round. Wilson almost floats when he does those kicks. He can hang up there for those side kicks long as anyone. How nervous is Cikatic being in the United States now in this early going in the backyard of Wilson?
I think nerves are definitely going to be a big factor with him because he's never been in the ring with a fighter of the quality of Wilson, and he is fighting away from home. So he's going to take him a while to loosen up probably. He's never been over 3 rounds.
He's obviously feeling Wilson out a little bit here. Don Wilson facing us. Red gi pants. International rules so they can kick the thigh area. Wilson having to cover up. Cikatic coming on, but Wilson keeps advancing. 2-minute rounds. We're more than halfway past the opening round. No holding on, says referee Corbin to Cikatic. Powerful round kick by Cikatic to the thigh. And a straight left landed on Wilson. But the champion Gately keeps going. Upstairs, downstairs. Mixes it up well.
Wilson's a crafty fighter, no question about it. Cikatic is a powerful fighter. Wilson's got to take Cikatic's power away from him. He's got to keep moving. He's got to stick him, move him, stick him, move him, and frustrate him. He gets him frustrated and gets him past the 3rd or 4th round. The longer the fight goes, the better the chance Wilson has.
Drivers all over Northern California are singing the praises of Public Insurance.
My driving record wasn't terrific, but the people at Public were.
They let me pay over 12 months.
Public even let me charge my first payment.
Randy, I can't say enough about their low rates. Call now for a quote at 1-800-345-1995. This is Randy Cross on the road for Public Insurance.
Call Public Insurance. It's no problem.
You can start sleeping better tonight and pay nothing for 6 months. No money down, no interest, nothing. The Bedroom is celebrating the opening of not 1, not 2, but 7 new showrooms in California with free financing for 6 months. Plus special low prices on our hottest styles. Just come to the Bedroom, pick out a comfortable new bed, and take it home today with no money down and no payments or interest for 6 months. But hurry, get free financing for a limited time only at the Bedroom.
Round 2 begins. And there's some of that Vaseline on the arm of Wilson. So now they start the second round. Cikatic in the black. Back kick by Wilson. Cikatic, powerful blow, but he catches a right. Wilson continues to advance, backs away just enough. Oh, does he have a sixth sense about this?
This is a very slick little fighter.
8 kicks per round minimum. And you can leg kick with international rules since this is a world title fight. In the United States, only body and head shots can score points. Missing with a big round right hand was Wilson. Uppercut by Cikatic. It landed. Side kick, but Cikatic keeps advancing. Not too many people advance to a Wilson side kick.
That's for sure.
Obviously, Wilson quite strong, but Cikatic
pulling on the head of Don Wilson, warned by the referee.
That's the second time. For the second round. A kick to the thigh, almost behind the knee, which would not have come. This is the second round, and Cikatic has never gone beyond 3. Left, trying to follow with a right by Cikatic, it doesn't go. There's a very famous person from the martial arts, Saskia. He's the world's champion for the women. Movie star in her own right in Europe. Round 2 and Saskia, by the way, is also trained by Herinik.
Listen, I can fix a breakfast that tastes every bit as good as a Burger King breakfast, like the mouth-watering croissant or the tasty bagel sandwich. We both use fresh eggs, savory ham, bacon, or sausage, and melted cheese. And we both use hot, flaky croissants or hearty bagels. Hey, I can fix a breakfast that's just as delicious as Burger King. But not this fast.
We do it like you do it, but we do it like we do it at Burger King.
Listen up, watch close and you'll see you get a real special deal installing cable TV. 88, just 88 cents. Get you started on the best, on the most, it makes sense. You get news, you get sports, you get movies, all sorts. You get shows for the kids, the husband, the wife. You get songs, you get laughs, every interest in your life. More entertainment, more channels, more fun. More choice, more value, you can tape it on the run. Order now, call the number that you see on your screen. Save money, and you'll see what we mean. Call 1-800-453-2100 and get cable TV, HBO, and Cinemax installed for 88 cents. Offer is limited, so call 1-800-453-2100 now. Call 1-800-453-2100. So for total entertainment, the place you should be is choosing from the channels on cable TV.
This lady is very close to Don Wilson. They're keeping company, and she is very concerned about her bowl right now as he begins round 3. Cikatic is married, has a 14-month-old daughter back in Yugoslavia. This is a key round. This is the third round, the round that Cikatic has never been beyond. Wilson makes it through this one, and I'm quite certain with his record he will. It'll be uncharted waters for the Yugoslavian challenger. Wilson left, caught with a right, another right hook. And Wilson warned by Roy Corbin about holding behind the head. Wilson beautifully ducked under a left hook by Cikatic. Look at that kick that he's famous for.
And he caught him right in the cheekbone, too.
Equally effective with both legs as Don Wilson.
Cikatic didn't like that. He started backing up right away.
Left to the body by Cikatic.
Nice round kick to the leg by Wilson.
I think Cikatic at times is a bit frustrated. Wilson has got the best defense against some of those powerful punches. He's not there.
That's absolutely correct. And this is what's going to happen if Wilson continues doing what he's doing. He's going to frustrate Cikatic to no end.
Wilson is smart enough to know that Branko's power can put him away, even a star like Wilson. So he's got to continue to be cautious.
Nice left by Wilson. But Cikatic is relying heavily on his power and his ability to put him away. But meanwhile, he's letting Wilson make the fight. Oh, nice right by Wilson.
Good right hook by Wilson. He's pouring in on Cikatic and avoiding those shots. Cikatic a left. Wilson covers up well. Cikatic a front kick. Front kick to the side of Wilson. Third round action. Corbin breaks him up. Oh, beautiful right hand.
In 1991, they came to Earth. They learned our language.
My true name is Stangya Sorens. Well, Gesundheit.
Took jobs and tried to fit in.
Tell me the truth. Have you ever made it with one of us?
But there's something about them we don't know. Prepare yourself for Alien Nation. Rated R.
Starts Friday at theaters everywhere.
This is Community Bulletin Board announcing events throughout Northern California. Enjoy the music of Jimmy Smith, Marlena Shaw, and others in Jazz Night 88. For details, call 485-5977. Help the victims of the 49er fire come to a carnival of games and food this Sunday. For details, call 349-8389. If you have an event to announce, send a press release or information to Community Bulletin Board, care of KRBK TV.
They are packed pretty high and deep here at the Orange County Civic Center for the Super Bowl of kickboxing. Steve Brad and Bob Wall with you. We're glad you're with us from Orlando, Florida. Don Wilson on the left with the red gi pants. Branko Cikatic from Yugoslavia, the challenger. For the light heavyweight kickboxing title. International rules apply. That means you can leg kick to the thigh and score points.
Beautiful right round kick. Forward leg round kick by Don Wilson to the chin of Branko Cikatic.
And Cikatic still not using his legs in this round.
Don Wilson sneaking in there, hooking him with the left, coming back with the right. He's putting a lot of pressure on Branko Cikatic.
And remember, Bob, these rounds are only 2 minutes long, and Cikatic has got to use those legs.
Cikatic right now is frustrated. He's concentrating on all the hits he's taking, and he's not using his legs. He's relying on his boxing skills.
He's certainly a well-conditioned athlete. However, people had mentioned that he was spotted eating steak and ice cream the day before a fight, which is not really recommended. It takes a long time to get that out of your blood system.
Well, if that's true, that's absolutely a mistake on his part. He might have overtrained. You never know. He might have been too heavy and had to come down for this fight. We'll find out as the rounds go on, because that ice cream will definitely cost him if he ate too much of it.
And don't forget, he did come down in weight from his standard weight to fight Wilson, but he says he's not affected by it. He's not any weaker. Wilson catches him with a left hook, and Cikatic is worried. He left himself up to the right.
He's got Cikatic hurt.
Cikatic howling down the rope as Wilson got him with a flurry of combination.
Cikatic is hurt. His legs are wobbly.
And now the crowd on its feet. Wilson using combination. And the round in. Big round for Don Wilson. So in the fourth round, Branko Cikatic catches what he's been dishing out in his whole career.
Branko Cikatic's mouth is cut. He's bleeding heavily. Cikatic has taken a lot of punishment. Here we go. Branko Cikatic with his back to us. Wilson slipping underneath the left, throwing a right, throwing another right, throwing a left to the body, missing with the right. Coming inside, Cikatic missing. He gets caught with the left, he gets caught with the right, he gets caught with another left, he gets pushed back. Cikatic is a very frustrated fighter. Don Wilson is a slick, moving fighter. Easy to see why Don Wilson is the light heavyweight world champion.
He's so quick with those two lefts in a row.
Yeah, Wilson is definitely much quicker than Branko Cikatic.
Now another thing. This is really digging a hole. Cikatic penalized 2 more points. He didn't get his kicks in. You have to have 8 per round. He only got in 6.
Cikatic has taken a good beating. He's lost all 4 rounds, and 3 of them, he hasn't made his kicks.
Here we go for round 5. Every time we continue around, Cikatic has never been there. He's won all 30 of his fights within 3 rounds, 29 by knockout. But he's never faced Don Wilson. Spinning, does not get him.
But again, see, Cikatic didn't fake it. He just threw it. And you're not going to throw a kick like that and ever catch Don Wilson without a setup.
Wilson with that, that side kick of his is a work of art.
Wilson is a beautiful fighter. Cikatic is going to be penalized for this.
That really hurt him. It knocked him out of his protective footgear, too. If it's a foul and he's unable to continue, they'll just go to the previous rounds. I don't think that'll be the case. If it does go to the previous rounds, Wilson should take it. Wilson requesting help from Roy Corbin to get that.
The crowd is very unhappy. They see it as a cheap shot from a fighter who was losing the fight.
Wilson limping. Here we go. 5th round action. You can sweep as long as you go pad to pad. You can kick and score as long as you go high on the leg. Don Wilson of the United States. 54 victories. 57 victories, 4 losses, 2 draws. Branko Cikatic, 30-0. Branko with a left, doesn't follow it up. Another left. Rights to the body by Wilson. 5th round action. Wilson's again. Overhand right. Cikatic, another right by Wilson. Fairly low. No point on that kick. 3 rounds in a row, Cikatic has lost points for not getting in his minimum 8 kicks. The 5th round ends. It's a scheduled 12-rounder.
Wilson throws a right. He gets caught right in the kneecap, the left kneecap by Branko Cikatic with a right round kick. Cikatic from the Thai boxing school, and he throws it again right in the kneecap, this time in the right kneecap.
There's Wilson coming out for round 6.
It was obvious to me that Cikatic was trying to kick him in both kneecaps, though.
This is how we see it at ringside. Wilson with his famous side kick stance, gets his kicks up. Round kick blocked by Wilson. Round kick hit by Cikatic. Wilson in a southpaw stance now. Back kick by Wilson on a counter. Side kick.
Nice heel kick by Wilson.
Boy, I'll tell you what, that heel kick in the face is going to cost him pain.
Oh, you can count on that one.
Branko Cikatic does not look graceful, to say the least, on his kicks. He doesn't look comfortable either.
You're absolutely correct. He's very frustrated by Don Wilson.
sideways. Right kick. This right side kick power his opponent's attack. Combination. Cikatic answers with some powerful shots. Wilson backs away. How frustrated is Cikatic right now? Wilson retreating, and somehow those powerful blows could not land on him.
He's very frustrated right now. He's throwing desperation shots. He absolutely is trying to find a different way to get to Don Wilson.
He did get him with a right. Wilson looks right at him. Cikatic coming over the top. Wilson right uppercut. Then some body work. Then retreats. They're just gratuitous kicks by Cikatic right now. He takes a wild spinning heel kick maybe now and then, doesn't connect. And as the round ends,
Wilson shows you so many angles.
Hi, I'm Don Blue, the host of the new Gong Show on this station. We have a great band, fantastic guest judges, and of course some of the most unbelievable talent that ever invade your home.
They say practice, spread, dead, it's like
That is so weird.
That's the new Gong Show, with all new acts and the same great gong which we love to use. So tune in for the Gong Show.
Premiering Monday at 7:30 on Channel 31.
We are now in round 7. Don Wilson on the left. Branko Cikatic in the black gi pants, his opponent from Yugoslavia, undefeated. Tonight, he's lost points for not making the minimum amount of kicks. You have to have 8 in the 2-minute round. They want combination kicks from Cikatic. He lands with a round kick. Over the top comes Wilson. Nice spinning back fist as Cikatic comes in on Wilson. Has him in the corner. Wilson a left to the body. Good right!
Trying to buy time.
Ice coming into the ring. Cikatic wants the more adjustment. Crowd going wild. And Wilson really mad. Wilson picking his spots. Uppercuts. He's got Cikatic really in the corner. Over the top. They throw in the towel. It's over. It's over. It's over. Don Wilson has maintained his title, beating Branko Cikatic in the 7th round.
Listen, I can fix a breakfast that tastes every bit as good as a Burger King breakfast, like the mouth-watering croissant or the tasty bagel sandwich. We both use fresh eggs, savory ham, bacon, or sausage, and melted cheese. And we both use hot, flaky croissants or hearty bagels. Hey, I can fix a breakfast that's just as delicious as Burger King. But not this fast.
We do it like you do it, but we do it like we do it at Burger King.
Smooth operator, it's so easy for you to do what you do. You've got smoothness and power. Yeah, so strong, so cool. Smooth like the blue. A perfect combination of smoothness and strength. You're a smooth operator like the bull you drink. Smooth like the
Don Wilson not only fights well for himself, but speaks well for himself, as he's proven tonight, as he maintained his light heavyweight kickboxing title here in Orlando. And incidentally, as we may have mentioned to you, he had a severely sprained thumb knuckle, which